New Center 5 Weekends with Don Fratangelo and Brian Leary.
Today, our champion, Bob Shepard of Beverly, Massachusetts, faces the challenge of Peter Pereira of Woburn, Massachusetts on Candlepin bowling. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Candlepin Bowling. I'm Don Gillis here at the Fairway in Natick, Massachusetts. And we are here for 3 strings of Candlepin bowling with total pinfalls determining our winner. We have 2 tangible prizes to pass along to our bowlers, one slightly larger than the other, and provided by the Ace Trophy Company of Boston. Maybe of greater interest at the moment would be how much money. Well, we have guaranteed prize money of $1,200. $700 of that goes to the winner. $350 goes to the runner-up. $50 available to the winner of each string, and should they tie, then they would split that at $25 apiece. There is an extra $100 for 400s, and Bob Shepard has picked that up for the last 2 weeks. I have a certificate here worth $50 from True Value Hardware Stores and Home Centers. That will go to our marksman of the day, the bowler with the most marks. Okay, let's talk to today's bowler, shall we? Peter, nice to see you again, and I have to ask you, do you have to pay for your bowling when you're practicing?
Not where I bowl. My family owns a place.
I'm well aware of that. And I know the Ganji family have been, for what, about 5 or 10 years have been up there at Woburn.
It's been a little bit longer than that.
Yeah, I think it's the 50th year, isn't it, something like that?
Anniversary.
50th anniversary. How about that? Well, congratulations to them. And I guess you have a few folks who are not only good bowlers in the family, but also who will be rooting for you, huh?
Yeah, they're all there.
When you're a student at Bentley, that used to be strictly accounting at one time. Is that what you specialize in?
Yes, accounting.
So you're going to take care of all the money for the family later.
Yeah.
Bob, as I mentioned, 2 400s in a row, and I think that the last one was rather dramatic in the sense that you needed one pin, the last ball, in order to, you were at 399.
Oh, that pin was awful skinny.
I've been saying that so many times. You know, I'm way back here sitting down comfortably in a chair, and you guys stand up there with a little ball in your hand and a skinny pin, and you have to make it. And you amaze me because, you know, I mean, I'm terrible trying to make a 6-foot putt, and I wonder about what you guys can. Well, let's see if you can make it 3 in a row. And I'm going to wish you good luck, and you also, Peter, and we'll get underway right after this.
Candlepin Bowling is sponsored in part by True Value Hardware, your store of first choice.
Getting underway, our challenger, Peter Pereira of Woburn. Peter has a league average of 125. He's got the 1, 7, 9, 10, and wood. 7 and 10 still there. This is unusual in the sense that both of today's bowlers are in that rare category of the Candlepin bowlers who have had a single string over 200. Peter's had a 211. Bob Shepard has had a 215. 4 pins on the right-hand side. It's the 3, 5, 6, and 10. He got one of them. Peter had a 679 in winning his roll-off. His high triple is 474. A 10. Now our defending champion, Bob Shepard. This is the 4th appearance on our show for Bob Shepard. There are 4 pins remaining. Kind of an unusual configuration because it's the 1, 2, 5, and 8. And he leaves 1 and 5. Bob's league average 130, high single 215, high triple 488. The roll-off score is similar. Bob had a 672 and Peter a 679. And a strike for Bob Shepard. Now challenger Peter Pereira. Half Worcester right side, punching out the 3 and the 9. He still has 4-7, 6-10. Oh, what a pretty shot. That was making 6-10, 4-7. Now Peter moves to lane 3. And he's too full on the head pin. And the dread spread, the spread eagle. Got 2/3 of the right-hand side, left the 10, still has 2, 4, 7. It's a 9. Bob Shepard, our defending champion, working on a strike. He dropped the ball too soon on the right side. He still managed to knock down 7 pins, and he's left with the 1, 2, and 4. No wood. Just a little too much break on it that time, enough so that it just curved slightly away from number 1 and picked up the 2 and 4. A 9. That's dangerous for an announcer. Silence. Especially if you start in radio. Okay, the score at the end of the first 4 boxes as we take a check on the scoreboard has Bob Shepard 46, Peter Pereira 38. Our challenger, Peter Pereira, rolling in the 5th box of the first string on lane 2 here at the fairway. He's got it that time. That was a hammer. First bonus ball, maybe just a wee bit too full on the head pin. He winds up with 6 and no wood to help. The 3, the 4, the 6, and the 8. Got the 3, 6, but the 4 and 8 still there. It's a 9 box as he gets the 8. Now Bob Shepard. His second strike. And we have to have a reset on lane 3 as the 7 pin has toppled without any help. First bonus ball. He got 8. Tough split, two pieces of wood, one in front of, one behind the 6-pin, and way over on the other corner, the 7-pin. Well, he threw wood over toward the 7. It didn't get, and he did not get the 6-pin either. It's a 9-box. Al Giglio keeping score on the electronic scoreboard, and Keith Williams keeping score on the big board for the gallery here. Our challenger, Peter Pereira. He's got a diamond plus the 10. And there is Ralph Stewart, our lob line judge and referee. Isn't that a glorious sweater? Oh, what sartorial elegance. We'll have to ask Rose if she picked that one out for him. Peter Pereira. One, 2, and 9. That's what's left. Oh, too bad. 1 and 2, but the 9 didn't go. There it is for a 10. Bob Shepard. Got the 2, the 7, and the 10. And 2 pieces of wood to the right of the 2 and 1 to the left of the 2. Wasn't able to use it. Don Riley is our statistician and coordinator. Phil Rubin is our producer and director. Our crew today, Steve Colvin, Dick Erickson, Roger Rice, and Skip Peabody. And back in videotape for post-production, George Ellard and Doug DeWitt. One, 3, 7, 8, 10, and 1 piece of wood in front of the 10. Is it going to go? No, I don't think so. The 10-pin is just rocking back and forth, and a piece of wood rolled up, but didn't hit it hard enough. A 10. A 7-pin lead after 8 boxes of the first string for our defending champion. Challenger Peter Pereira has 4 horsemen left side and a tough 9-pin, but he has a piece of wood that's adjacent to the 9-pin. So maybe, nope. Got the 4 horsemen, but that 9-pin is still there. There it goes for a 10. 94. And remember, Peter's, I told you, his league average is 125, so this so far has been a disappointing string for him. Thought he had a strike that time and winds up with no wood to help and a tough 5-7 leave. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Take another look at that, because you so rarely ever see either the 5-7 or the 5-10 with no wood. Beautiful. It has to be hit just right, and he did. He gets 6 and leaves himself a diamond on the right-hand side, but since that was just the bonus ball, he doesn't have to make any effort at trying to convert it. Bob Shepard, 9-pin drop. He has the 10-pin to pick up for a spare. Too bad. Into the gutter. So it's a 9. Thin hit. He still has 4 horsemen right side and the 9-pin, and over on the left the 4 and the 7, and no wood. Seven is still there, and over on the right, 6, 9, 10. And 8. And so, all of a sudden, from a 7-pin lead to a 2-pin deficit, and the first bonus money, $50 in bonus money, goes to our challenger, Peter Pereira, who has won the first string 110 to 108. It's the middle string. That means our defending champion leads it off. Here's Bob Shepard. Tough leave. And he got all but the 9-pin. A 10. One, 4, 7, 9. One piece of wood just to the left of number 1. It goes. Our challenger, Peter Pereira. All down except the 2-pin. He has the spare. Five. One, 2, 3, 5, 9. Made it! I don't know how to brighten this. Nah, never mind. Bob Shepard, our defending champion, he gets a strike as a fill on his spare. First bonus ball gets him 5, leaves him 4 horsemen right side and the 7-pin. There's a piece of wood just to the right of the 7. I don't know whether it can be used or not. Let's watch. He didn't need it. He did not need it, as he made it perfectly. And $50 in bonus money goes to Bob Shepard for a beautiful spare. Well done. Peter Pereira. Peter gets 8 on his second spare, and he is left with the 3 and the 5 to pick up to make it 3 marks in a row. Can he do it? He did. So, $50 in bonus money for Peter Pereira and $50 to Bob Shepard for 3 marks in a row in this middle string. Now that they have established that, each successive mark in this same string will be worth $50 apiece. It's 7 for a fill for Peter. Did not get the 10 pin. Ralph Stewart calls time. And gets the loose ball out of there. Peter unhappy that he missed the 10 pin. It's a 9. After 4 boxes in the middle string, with a bonus ball still to be thrown by our defending champion Bob Shepard, it is Pereira 15, well, it's 1 pin. Come on, Donald, do it correctly. It's Shepard 60 and Pereira 59. Line, and he is working on a spare, as I told you. He gets 8 more. The 5 and the 9 are the 2 pins remaining. He has it. 4 marks in a row and another $50 in bonus money. As you know, each mark now worth $50 apiece after establishing the 3 in a row. It's going to be tough to make another here. The fill is 7, but he has a 7 pin alone over on the left-hand side, and over on the right, the 6 and 10. And 1 piece of wood that's partly in the gutter and partly out between the 6 and the 10. Good effort, because he did kick that 6 pin over, but not quite far enough to reach the 7. He misses the 7, so it is a 9 box. Now our challenger, Peter Pereira. Four and 5 side by side, and back of that, the 7 and 8 side by side, the 10 alone over on the right, and 3 pieces of wood in that area. Nope. Four, 5, and 7 still standing. And they're still there. So it is a 7 box. For a moment, it appeared it might be a hammer, but 8 of them went down, and he's left with 6 and 10. Made it. Now, Bob Shepard, who has regained the lead, up by 17 in completed boxes. Slow motion strike. First bonus ball. Got him 5 and leaves the 4 horsemen right side and the 7 pin. Got a couple more. Total is 7, but he still has 1, 7, 10. Which reminds us, of course, that the high-low jackpot, the same combination of standing pins, will be worth $425 at the end of the program. He did not get any of the 3. Winner gets first try at it, then the runner-up. As soon as it's hit, we start all over again at 50. Keep adding 25 every week until somebody hits it. Peter Pereira has the 8 down, and the 2 remaining pins are the 2 and the 7. No wood. Got the 2. And got the 7 for a 10. There's a hammer. Our defending champion, Bob Shepard, 118 in the middle string through 8. Thin hit, right side, leaving 4 horsemen left side, 8 pin in the back, and over on the right, the 6 and 10. No wood. Made everything on the left side, but the 10 pin's still there. A 10. 128. Remember now, Bob's league average is 130. He's already at 128 through 9. After a disappointing 108 first string. Everything down except the 6 pin. $138 plus what he gets on the next ball as he makes the spare. Give him 5 more for 143. Peter Pereira working on a strike. He had a strike in the 8th. First ball gets him 6 and leaves the 3, 5, 6, and 10. No wood. 2 more. Still has the 3 and the 5. Misses them for an 8 box. He's at 120. One, 2, and 10. Beautiful shot. That puts him at 130. How close can he come to the 143? He got 6. 136. So another $50 in bonus money to Bob Shepard as he wins the middle string by a score of 143 to 136, and the total, a 5-pin lead after 2 for Shepard over Pereira, 251-246. Our challenger, Peter Pereira, on the line, leading off in the 3rd string. He trails by 5. 1, 2, 7, 10. 2 pieces of wood in back of the 2. Got the left side, but the 10 pin's still there. A 10 box. Everything down except the 4 pin. He makes it. Spare in the second. Now Bob Shepard. A little too full on the head pin and winds up with a spread eagle, which all of you know means that he has the 2, 4, 7, 3, 6, 10. And right down the middle, touching none. It's a 5 box as he punches out the 3. And with that, 5 against 10, the match is tied at the moment. Seven pin over on the left, and over on the right-hand side, he has the 6 and the 9. 3 pieces of wood to the left of the 6 pin. Yes, he made it go. So the match tied after 21 boxes, and both bowlers have a spare in the 22nd. Peter Pereira gets a fill of 8, and he's left with a very makeable 4-7. Uh-oh, I'm gonna get crucified for saying that. I jinxed him. That's what they will say. As twice he missed it. Now Peter winds up with the spread eagle. Left the 2, 7, 10. And the 3 pins that are down are all 1 in front of the 7, 1 to the right of the 2, 1 to the left of the 2. And it goes for a 10. Five, 7, 8. Wood wood right and wood left, both of them in a parallel position. Didn't get the 5. We had a request from one of our viewers, and he asked if it's possible to see some of the strides that the bowlers take. Now, Phil Rubin, I'm not sure whether you can do it or not, but if you can, we'll just take a look at maybe one delivery or so by each of our bowlers today and perhaps contrast the way they stride. Maybe we can take a wider shot or something. Bob just missing. All right, now we'll watch. He goes left, right, slide. Bob Shepard starts out with a left foot first, then right foot, then slide. And we'll watch to see what Peter does. Bob's, as we've just seen, is a left, right, then slide. And Peter will go right, left, right, slide. Okay, so he takes 3 steps. Bob takes 2 before the slide. And each starts with, obviously, a different foot. Peter will be working right now on 2, 4, and at 1, 2, 4. Did not get the number 1. They both start out almost the same. The difference is that Peter starts with the right foot and goes right, left, right, slide. And Bob starts out with a left, right, slide. Lob, and he knew it. So close to making a spare despite the lob. A 10. All but 1 for Bob Shepard. He has it. See if what he can add to his 1-pin lead. He gets 5 more. He leaves 4 horsemen right side, and in the back, the 8-pin. Missed the 4 horsemen right side. He's opposite a 10 box. He leads by 4. 4 boxes to go. And the lead is a slim 4 pins. Our challenger, Pete Pereira, 2 full on the head pin. Got just a couple more. He still has 3. And they are the 7-pin alone over on the left, the 6 and 10 on the right with wood. They go, but he leaves the 7. That was half Worcester left, and it was all the way right on top of the 2 into the 8. There are still 3 pins there. 4, 5, 7. And got just the 4, so it's an 8 box. And Bob, with a 4-pin lead, had to kind of sweat out what Peter would do in the 7th and 8th, and he wasn't able to put anything except a 9 and an 8 up on the board. Now Bob Shepard, our defending champion, goes to the right. He has 4 horsemen left side. He also has the 5, 8, and 9. The 5 is still there, and he had to wait for a moment. It looked as if the one piece of wood, which was on top of another, might roll into it. It did not. He leads by 5. Oh, baby, this is tough. Of course, he is in the lead, and he's opposite an 8 box. He has parallel pins, 5 and 6, 9 and 10, and one piece of wood which is parallel to the 6 pin. He used it beautifully because of the situation that was there. However, the 10 did not go. But he has picked up one more, and maybe he's going to get another one here. Yes, he did. He's up by 7. So now, final 2 boxes and only 7 pins separating our 2 bowlers. Peter Pereira, today's challenger, and he did not get what he wanted. He leaves 4 horsemen left side, 8 pin in back, 10 pin over on the right, no wood. And a complete miss. A whiff. Got everything except the 10 pin. Four pins over on the right side. He's got 3, 5, 6, and 10. Made a spare in the 10th. Now all he can hope for here is a big fill. He zeroed in on the pocket hoping for a hammer. He got 8. 110. He has an excellent opportunity right now with the 1 and 2. He has it. That is a very big spare. He had to have a mark in order to win. He could have tied with a pair of 10s. And a great big fill of 9. The 4 pin to pick up. He did not get it. He doesn't need it. 9. And so Bob Shepard has his 3rd consecutive win. In this one, he picks up another $50 for squeaking by in the 3rd string, and the final score is Shepard 364, Pereira 356. Okay, we have to hurry along here a little bit. 720 is what we're looking for. That's anywhere from 710 to 730 for 1,150. And when I pick the card, that person will be assured at least of these prizes.
Schaefer's ballpoint and pencil set in exciting fashion colors. These fine writing instruments come gift box, are engravable, backed with Schaefer's lifetime guarantee and made in the USA. And Ames Deluxe pruning shears, the perfect tool to help keep your roses and other live plants and shrubs trimmed for healthier growth. They cut clean and crisp for years. And a British Sterling gift set for the man who's not just a friend, the cologne that's not just a fragrance. Give him British Sterling and make him a legend in his own time.
Okay, for 1150, let's go over here for a change. All right, for 1,150 from Dover, New Hampshire on Hillcrest Drive, Lois Herlihy, 720. Yay! Right on the nose. Okay, how much in the high-low jackpot? For 425, and once again, Bobby Shepard gets the first try at it. Okay, Peter. Oh, son of a... Stay here, Peter and Bob. We're in a wee bit of a hurry here. Peter, it was nice to see you again. I wish the heck that you had been able to stay around a little longer. No offense meant, Bob. I mean, you get the smaller trophy and $350 plus $100. And it's nice to have you around and say hello to the Ganges for me. Okay. And you get the bigger one. You get the $50 gift certificate. You squeaked by today, but no 400, but you don't mind because you got 700. $200 in bonus money. A win is a win is a win, and now we're going to give you an easy one next week, Mike Morrow.
Nothing's easy, boy.
I'm kidding. All right, Don Gillis with the whole crew. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye, everybody.